My dear, beloved, respected brothers and sisters, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has been given many blessings from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of these blessings that Allah bestowed upon him is that أوتي جوامع الكلم. He was given the blessings of concise speech. Very few words that say much. Like for example, when Mu'adh came to him and he gave an advice to Mu'adh, he said, Ya Mu'adh, he gave him 3 statements. Ya Mu'adh, اتق الله حيثما كنت وأتبع السيئة الحسنة تمحها وخالق الناس بخلق حسن. Fear Allah, have taqwa of Allah wherever you are. Follow a bad deed with a good deed, it will erase it. And treat all mankind with good manners. 3 statements summarized Islam. This is what concise speech means. Whole Islam, the first 2 are ibadat, and the last one is mu'amalat, right? The whole deen is in these 3 statements. So this is what concise speech means. Today's hadith is not 3 statements. It's 3 words. And this hadith is so eloquent. It is a hadith that if you are ever given an opportunity to speak about leadership. One of our shuyukh, he was in a conference talking about leadership. He got up and he said these 3 words hadith, and it was the best speech in the whole conference. Because he's quoting the best man, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If every leader, if every imam applies this hadith with his congregation, it will be an amazing congregation. If every father applies this hadith with his family, it will be a peaceful home full of love and harmony. If every teacher applies it with his students, if every president applies it with his people, there will be prosperity. What is this hadith? 3 words. Al-mu'min mir'atul mu'min. The believer is the mirror of his fellow believer. Or another narration, Al-mu'min mir'atu akhih. The believer is the mirror of his brother. So here, Rasulullah ﷺ said mirror. Why mirror? Lend me your heart, and I beg Allah to make my words go from my heart to your hearts. Number 1, the mirror does not lie. The mirror does not lie. If I stand in front of the mirror wearing a white thawb, white shirt, and it has a stain on it, the mirror will tell me, you have a stain. The mirror will tell me, you have a stain. Similarly, the believer is the mirror of his fellow believer. I see my brother, I see my sister doing something wrong. I have to inform them and tell them, this is wrong. This is the true believer. I see my sister posted her picture without hijab on Facebook. Some brothers, thumbs up, mashallah, so cute. Huh? No, you, the believer, will not do that. What does he do? Which will bring us to the second characteristic of the mirror. The mirror is very gentle. One pebble will shatter the mirror. So what do? Personal, private message to the sister, to the brother, whomsoever have done something wrong. Because an-nasiha fil mala' fadiha, giving an advice in public is a scandal, is a disgrace. So privately, I will text the brother, I will message the brother, I will message the sister. This is not right. In a very gentle manner, just like the mirror. In a very kind, wise manner. And do not feel bad if someone gave you an advice, ya akhi. Constructive criticism. Do not be upset. Unfortunately, immediately we get annoyed if somebody is giving us advice, thinking that we are perfect. There's no perfection except to Allah Azza wa Jal. Umar radiyallahu anhu used to say, رحم الله امرئ أهدى إلي عيوبي. Allahu Akbar, the understanding of this deen. He said, he used to make a dua. May Allah have mercy on the one, and listen to the word he used, who gifted me my faults, who gifted me my shortcomings. رحم الله امرئ أهدى, from hadiyya, أهدى إلي عيوبي. In a gentle manner, in a kind manner, I tell my brother, I tell my sister, this is what you just did was wrong. This is the true believer. And I'm not worried. I'm not worried. What will people say about me? Will they be upset with me? The true believer, just like Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, لا يؤمن أحدكم. You are not a true believer until you love to your brother what you love to yourself. From that foundation, I am speaking to you. You tell your brother, Wallahi, I heard the hadith, amazing, 3 words. The believer is the mirror of the believer. And you are my mirror, brother. And what I love for myself, I love for you. This is not right. Very gentle. The way you approach the problem determines the outcome. You have to be extremely gentle. Third, if you clean 10%, 20% of the stain, the mirror will tell you. If you clean some of the stain, the mirror will tell you. Your brother used to be addicted to alcohol, and you found out. And you advised him, and you found out that from every single day now he's drinking once a week. MashaAllah, Allahu Akbar, continue. Go ahead, you can do it. He used to smoke 1 pack, now he's smoking 5 cigarettes. Go ahead, MashaAllah, go ahead, continue, you can do it. Encourage them. Do not keep, reminding them of the past. The mirror does not exaggerate the problem. When you come with a small stain, the mirror does not show the stain, it's huge. Similarly, if my brother, if my sister committed a minor sin, I do not tell them, you're a kafir. And similarly, if they committed a major sin, I do not belittle it. The mirror tells you exactly the size of the stain. When you clean everything, listen carefully. When you clean the whole stain, the mirror does not remind you of the past. When you come back and stand in front of the mirror, oh, last time you came, you had a stain. Never. Never. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, بِئْسَ الْإِسْمُ الْفُسُوقِ بَعْدَ الْإِيمَانِ. My brother used to drink, commit adultery, maybe deal with riba. My sister used to not wear the hijab, maybe do not pray, and now Allah guided them. And then they started giving da'wah to others. Oh, you're giving da'wah? You forgot who you were? You forgot that you were a singer, you were a rapper, you were an actor, you were a musician? Never. Remind the person who became close to Allah, do not remind them of their past. Have you ever stayed or stood in front of a mirror and the mirror tells you, the last time you came you had a stain? Never. Subhanallah, how eloquent is this example of the mirror? The mirror shows the dirty spot and also shows all the clean spots. Your whole thawb is, mashallah, spotless, but you have a stain. Do not concentrate and make your whole judgment about the person because of that stain. And this happens a lot between the spouses. My wife made one mistake, I forget all the 20 years of beautiful stuff. The husband does one mistake, and the husbands can relate to that. Huh? The husband does one mistake, she forgets 19, 18, 23 years of amazing stuff. My sister, look at the other stuff. He has a lot of great qualities. My brother, she has a lot of great qualities. You only pick on this one thing and you forget the rest. The mirror shows you both, the stain and the clean. When you come to the mirror, and if you have a stain in the back of your thawb, the mirror does not tell you you have a stain in the back of your thawb. I came to my brother venting, complaining, needing some advice, and I'm telling him about my problem. Let's assume I have a problem with my brother, and I'm telling my friend, oh, you have a problem with your brother? Last time you came, you had a problem with your mother. You had a problem with your sister. You had a problem with your spouse. No. I'm coming to discuss this. Let's discuss this. We do not bring up the past, and we do not bring up things that I have no clue about what happened to them. I cannot see that stain in the back. Concentrate, listen. Wallahi, one of the greatest secrets of successful relationships is just listening. Listening. Sometimes we talk to one another and we cannot let the other person finish his statement. The mirror, this is probably the most important characteristic of the mirror. Listen carefully. The mirror does not store the image. The mirror does not store the image. I'm standing in front of the mirror and I left. And Hakam came in front of the mirror. The mirror will not tell Hakam, you should have seen Ustadh Baajour's thawb. Ghiba. Backbiting. Backbiting. A major sin that many of us belittle. We speak about the brother, we speak about the sister in their absence, and we find so many excuses. Oh, I can tell him in his face. Oh, it's true. Rasulullah ﷺ, when he was asked to define backbiting, he said, speaking about your brother in his absence, they said, Ya Rasulullah, it's true. He said, this is exactly what ghiba is. Because if it's not true, it's slander. It's buhtan. And the danger of ghiba is so bad that you go on the day of judgment and the person you have backbitten, he's standing there where the currency is hasanat and sayyi'at. The currency at that time, no money. It's good deeds and bad deeds. And that person standing there and you thought you're khalas, the Jannah is right there. And he's standing right there and waiting. Yes, Habibi, what do you want? Remember, everything is clear now. Everything is open. يومئذ تعرضون لا تخفى منكم خافية. Everything is presented openly. You have spoken about me, behind my back. You spread rumors against me. I'm sorry. Wallahi, sorry is not going to make it, Habibi. I need 5,000 hasana. I need 10,000 hasana. Ya Ammi, please, I'm sorry. And then you look and you see a line. Subhanallah, how dangerous is backbiting. Sometimes backbiting could be without even, like somebody asked, can I backbite when I'm alone? Maybe 20 years ago, it was impossible. How could you backbite when you're alone? Now, you can backbite when you're alone. How? Texting. Right? You're alone and you're speaking about the other brother or the other sister to the other person that you're texting to. You're backbiting them. Or backbiting, even sometimes you don't say a word. My brothers and sisters, this 3-word hadith is a foundation in akhlaq, in manners. Let's apply it between us and our spouses, between us and our children, between us and the congregation, between us and our employees, between us and our colleagues. Wallahi, you will see an amazing, amazing response big if you are sincere. If you're doing it for the sake of Allah and you're doing it to apply what Rasulullah ﷺ taught us. Allahumma kama hassanta khalqana hassin akhlaqana. Ya Allah, just like, learn this dua. Ya Allah, just like you have perfected our creation, perfect our manners.